come to the next set of questions. What is the volume of 0.1 m potassium permanganate KMnO4 is required to oxidize 100 ml of 0.2 m of ferrous sulfate in acidic medium? 25 ml, 32 ml, 40 ml and 60 ml. So KMnO4 and a ferrous sulfate they have given. For both these two solutions, for potassium permanganate molarity is given, volume is not given. And ferrous sulfate volume as well as molarity is given. So what? Write it. Molarity is equal to 0.1 m. Volume is not given. There are given a molarity of ferrous sulfate 0.2 m. Volume is 100 ml. So we know M1 V1 equal to M2 V2 formula you substitute. So here M1 V1 is equal to M2 V2 formula. But here are the volume factor to be used. So already I told you that is called as a V1. I mean N1, that is Vf1 into M1 into V1 equal to Vf2 into M2 into V2 formula. So valency factor of potassium permanganate is 5. Valency factor of ferrous sulfate is 1. So all these things is given, only the volume of V1 is not given. So 5 into 0.1 into V1 equal to 1 into 0.2 into 100. Just take V1 outside. 1 into 0.2 100 by 5 into 0.1. So 5 in 100 20 times. So what we are getting? 40 ml is the answer. Next question, what is the volume of 0.2 m potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7 is required to oxidize 50 ml of 0.5 m sodium chromate Na2C2O4 in acidic medium. Already I told you, consider this sodium oxalate and potassium oxalate, valency factor is 2. So potassium dichromate, the valency factor is 6. So M1 V1, and here valency factor 2, M2 is given and V2 also given, but V1 is not given for this. So in the cross multiplication formula, Vf1 into M1 V1 is equal to Vf2 into M2 into V2. So valency factor of potassium dichromate is 6 into 0.2 into V1 is not given. We should calculate this. Valency factor of sodium oxalate is 2 into M2 is 0.3 and volume is given 50. So V1 is equal to this term upon this. So 2 into 0.3 into 50 upon 6 into 0.2. So here this is 0.3. This is water 0.2. So consider 2, here 3. So 2 consider, I mean it is cancelled, and this 3 it is in 6 2 times, this 2 in 50 25 times. So this is 25 ml. Here 0.3 it is 1 decimal, 0.2 is 1 decimal, multiply by 10 by 10, multiply by 10 and divide by 10. So rationalizing the formula, we will get a 3 and a 2. How many moles of potassium permanganate will be required to react completely with the 1 mole of potassium oxalate K2C2O4 in an acid medium? 5 by 2, 6 by 2, 2 by 5 and 6 by 7. So we know potassium permanganate and potassium oxalate. Already I told you, for a potassium oxalate and sodium oxalate, the valency factor is 2. Potassium permanganate, the valency factor is 5. Potassium dichromate, the valency factor is 6. Please by this. Ferrous sulfate, the valency factor is 1. So N1 is equal to question mark. N2 they have given a mole. So Vf1 N1 is equal to Vf2 N2. So valency factor of potassium permanganate of 5 into N1 is equal to valency factor of potassium oxalate is 2 into 1. So in the cross multiplication, N1 is equal to 2 into 1 upon 5. So 2 by 5 is the correct answer. What is the volume of 0.1 KMnO4 is required to oxidize 100 ml of 0.34 m of ferrous sulfate? Oh, 0.34 m of ferrous oxalate FeC2O4 in acidic medium. The option is given 300 ml, 163 ml, 180 ml and 90 ml. So potassium permanganate, iron oxalate, the valency factor is 3. Potassium permanganate, the valency factor is 5. So in this question, volume of potassium permanganate is not given. That molarity is given. M1 is equal to 0.1 m and V1 is the question. And valency factor of iron oxalate is 3 and M2 0.34 and V2 is 100 ml. So 0.34 approximately you consider as a 0.3. So VF1 M1 V1 is equal to VF2 M2 V2. So 5 into 0.1 into V1 equal to 3 into 0.3 into 100. So V1 equal to 3 into 0.3 into 100 upon 5 into 0.1. So here 0.3 and 0.1. So make 1 decimal. So consider as a 1 and consider as a 3. So here 5 in 100 20 times. 3 into 3 9. 9 into 20 180 ml. 180 ml is the correct answer. How many moles of FeC2O4 are required to reduce 2 mole of KMnO4 in acidic medium? Option is 2.8 and 4.7, 9.2 and 3.3. And iron oxalate and the potassium permanganate. We know the iron oxalate valency factor is 3. I told you to remember potassium oxalate and sodium oxalate, the valency factor is 2. For iron oxalate, the valency factor is 3. Potassium permanganate, the valency factor is 5. Number of moles of iron oxalate is not given. They have given a potassium permanganate mole is 2. So VF1N1 is equal to VF2N2. So valency factor is 3 into N1 is equal to 5 into 2. So 5 into 2 upon 3 to calculate the number of moles of the iron oxalate. 10 by 3 is equal to 0.3. Last question. How many moles of potassium chromate are required to completely with the to react completely with the 2.5 mole of cuprous sulfide Cu2S in acidic solution? Potassium oxalate, cuprous sulfide, and valency factor is 6. The valency factor is 8 already we calculated. So N1 is a question mark, N2 they have given 2.5. So valency factor into N1 is equal to valency factor 2 into N2. 6 into N1 is equal to 8 into 2.5. So in order to calculate N1, 8 into 2.5 upon 6. So we are getting as a 20 by 6, nothing but 10 by 3. So 3.3 mole is the correct option. Thanks for watching, students. And one more thing, please by heart this valency factors MnO4 minus plus 5 and oxalate 2 and cuprous sulfide 8 and chromate 6, iron oxalate 3, potassium oxalate and sodium oxalate 2.